Hello guys, welcome back to Spilling the Tea podcast.
And this is episode 18.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, how many intros do you think that took? How many tries
These
for that
boys.
intro?
Good job, boys. We're so excited that you guys are here. How long have you been trying to get on this podcast?
What's him?
I don't know.
A couple months maybe.
They've been patiently waiting for this time. Drum roll. How do you feel about being here?
Nervous.
What's making you nervous?
I don't know.
What about you, Morgan?
How do you feel to be
I
here?
like turtles.
Are you happy you're finally here on this couch? How does it feel to be on the other side of the screen? Because, you know,
Yeah.
usually you guys are always watching the episodes on the TV or computer. But how does it feel to finally be here on the other side?
Smells
Weird.
Well, we're very happy you guys are here. You know, you guys are pretty much the only kiddos besides Maya to be on
On
this
the
podcast.
podcast. Yeah, you guys are lucky. Usually we only have adult guests.
Yeah.
What about Matt?
Well, Matt is pretty much like a young adult, if you
Right?
really think
He's
about
16.
it. What did you guys thought about that episode?
I guess it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you learned a lot?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys tell us how you feel about your siblings? Why don't you guys talk about Maya and then talk about Matt?
Okay.
Okay.
Maya's kind of bossy sometimes.
This guy annoys me so much. Can you hear me? Please. Can you hear me? Can. Oh yeah, Mason's great and everything. Please, he's so annoying.
You know, we can all hear you, right?
Oh.
Okay, but tell me more about Maya. So she's bossy, but she's also what?
Bossy.
So, like, sweet sometimes as well.
She's always sweet, and she's not bossy. I think that Maya's just not scared of speaking up.
Cap.
Come, baby. You had something in your eyebrow.
Such a mom, too cute. What about Morgan as a sibling?
He's nice to have around sometimes.
Just sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes he can be destructive.
Okay, and then what about Matt?
Matt, I don't know really what to say about him now.
He looks like a witch from Minecraft.
He looks like a witch from Minecraft.
Me or Matt?
Both of you.
Okay, well,
Prim, if you see this, can you please insert a picture or like a whatever of it? Because I do not know what that from Minecraft is.
but first of all, I'm truly hurt. What the heck? Okay, but Matt, I don't really know what to think of him now. He usually never comes out of his room.
But you know, he's very busy. He's like, well, all of you guys are having fun during summer. You know what Matt is doing?
Science.
Not any
Chemistry.
kind of science. Chemistry. What do you think about that? That's hard. Maddie be pulling all-nighters and waking up very early in the morning to go to school. I'm like, you go, dude, because me, I could not do that. So, yeah. What about you, Morgan? What do you think about Maya, girl?
Mid.
Just one word that describes her.
Destructive.
And why do you think she's destructive?
One time she broke my Nerf bullet while Arlo was over.
Mason, what's your favorite and least favorite thing about school? Do you have one?
Well, my favorite thing at school is probably just taking breaks and drawing and usually just going home also.
Sounds like you're a very creative boy. You like arts?
Yeah, I usually sketch.
He likes them, but
That's nice.
he's questionable with his choices. One time he drew like this guy with like 4 chins for abs or something.
I draw sometimes funny drawing.
I like that.
I like
yeah,
that
as long as you're
too,
having
nice.
fun, that's all that matters. What's your least favorite thing about school?
Math. I have so much math, science, writing. I like typing, but not writing.
If you could change something about the school, what would it be?
To give us money every single day, maybe.
Like the school give you guys money?
as
Like
a
a job.
paycheck.
Oh, to go to school?
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, then you can make that change happen. Let me know.
No,
'cause I'll
you
enroll
can
in
start
school
working when
again.
you're 16.
What?
You
Yeah,
know,
you
we
can
can give
start
you a job
working.
at Philadelphia Cafe.
When?
What do you think about that?
When?
You guys are 14, you guys can become like teen mentors after you guys go through
Or
our
maybe
training. Top
janitor
story.
services.
Or that.
I'm good at making like microwavable food.
So can you guys
Mason,
tell?
last time you made a mac and cheese, you exploded the house.
Oh, Morgie exposed Mason.
Spilling the tea.
Spilling the tea at its finest.
You
What
actually-
about like any hardships at school? Do you guys
He
see
actually
like
did it twice.
bullying or
Jaw.
stuff like that?
Jaw.
What's that? Oh, like yeah.
Yeah, I think it was in. I think that.
What do you guys think about bullies at school? Like, why do you think that they are bullying other people? What do you think?
I have no bullies at school.
No bullies? Okay. How about you, Mason? You know any bullies there?
Not anymore.
Okay.
You used to?
I'm glad you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys seem like you're kind of handling your own problems independently, or
And what do you guys do if you guys would see like someone bullying one of your friends? What would be your approach?
Bye bye.
just leave? You just want to leave the situation, Morgie?
Probably stand up for my own.
I mean, if
friend.
it's like a kindergartner, then I'll go and help. But
Yeah.
if like somebody's a higher grade than me, even if it's like a guy in the same grade as me, then I'll go help. But like if it's like a six,
like somebody like an undergrader.
yo,
No, those are really good points because I feel like I do a little bit of both. If I'm in a situation where I'm either being bullied or one of my friends is being bullied, I either choose to walk away or depend on the scenario, like how my friend is reacting, then I would step up and, speak up, kind of defend my friend.
We want to also talk about some other kids who might have LGBT family members, and we wanted to make it kind of normal. Like, do you guys have any questions about like LGBT people or gay people or trans people? Do you guys have any questions that we can help answer? Because this is a safe space and you guys won't get in trouble. You can ask whatever questions you have and we can answer them, so we can also help other people.
How
who
did it
have
start? Like, how did it start? The whole thing started.
The what? How did what start?
The LGBTQ thing. Like, how did it all start?
Oh, that's a really good question. So actually, LGBT people, they've been around for forever at like every culture. But in America, what happened was like when we got colonized, a lot of people said it's bad and it's a sin. And so that's why, that's why sometimes people think it's bad, but it's not bad. People are just born that way. But yeah, it's a good question, Mason. How about you, Morgan? You have any questions?
No.
Okay. So what do you think about Matt being trans?
It was surprising at first.
He's got more depressed. He just stays in his room.
But also he's a teenager. So I think sometimes teenagers stay in their room more and they're like talking to their
that's
friends.
me. I get home and I'm like, oh my God, I just want to go to my room and sleep. It's long days, and he's a teenager. He's like,
But he didn't do
being
that before.
creative and he's doing all these things. So yeah, I would want to take a break too.
But that's true, Mace. It was kind of surprising, in the beginning. Could you share with us, only if you want to, like how you felt when you first found out about Matt being trans?
I was like, oh.
Is that a country?
Like
That's what
Matt being like a
that's-
boy.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a country.
Oh, you thought trans was a country?
Cause like the pride flag and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Like he's from that country, from the rainbow country.
Morgan, that's so cool. I love
That
that.
is funny, Morgie. So once you realized that it was not a country, what did you think about it, Morgie?
I mean, it was whatever. After I thought being in a country was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something that people need to understand. Like when other kids or other siblings learn about their family members being transgender or LGBTQIA, literally for them it's whatever. Because at the end of the day, the person who genuinely is connecting with them is not changing. Maddie's still providing lots of love. Maddie is still providing a shoulder that they can lean to. Maddie's still being a sibling, still giving
yells at
advice.
them. Still yells at you
scolds
guys.
them.
Yeah.
Mason, that doesn't go there. Put it in the right place.
The problem, one of the problems I have with Matt sometimes is when I'm cleaning, he's like, does that go there? I'm like, I don't know, where does it go? He's like, find out.
Like, figure it out, you live here.
What does that even mean, Mace?
Mace is like, where do I put this ball? Matt is like, you live here, figure it out. Then I'm wondering why the cutting board is like with the pans. I'm like, oh, because probably Mason put the dishes away. But you're trying.
But when
Yeah,
I
you're doing
but when I
good.
try to put the stuff away, Matt's like, it doesn't go there. And I'm like, where does it go?
But then he won't tell you.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
not
figure
nice.
it out. And then I try to put it somewhere else. He's like, where does that go? It doesn't go there.
Shout out, Maddie, if you're
Yeah.
seeing this. We still love you a lot.
And then Morgan, how about you? Do you remember? You were kind of little, but do you remember saying when you were little, like, "Oh, Maddie's built different"?
No,
Oh, you don't.
I remember when I karate chopped Aaron's cake though.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, when Morgan was little at a
Oh, the
birthday
good
party,
times.
he karate chopped someone's cake.
Also, wait, remember when you
No,
broke
for real.
Mom Stevie with the diamond pickaxe?
I remember that. No, I am so glad your mom was there because at that time, oh my
Breaking
God.
mom's
gosh.
shoe. Breaking mom.
Yes, I was,
Yeah.
at that time I was a nanny. Morgan was like this
3-year-old.
5, I don't
Oh,
know, like, he was,
okay.
how old are you again?
Sports.
How old is
Nine.
he? Oh yeah, so he was like 4 or 5, something
Yeah,
like that. He was
okay.
very tiny. And what was the toy that you got?
Pickaxe from Minecraft.
Yeah, a diamond pickaxe.
This boy grabbed it and started spinning and got dizzy and he lost control of it. It landed on the TV and the TV like automatically
Shattered.
broke, like shattered, like in 1 second. And I was just so glad Haylin
I was
there.
so heartbroken. You threw away my diamond pickaxe.
But yeah, we were scared that was gonna happen again. I'm
Yes.
just glad it
How
happened
dare
on the
you.
TV.
Mom,
And not like on Maya or on you, you know, because that would have been another story.
Mom, how dare you throw away Morgan's diamond pickaxe that he got in the Walmart buy
Oh, it's
for
too funny.
$6.99 emeralds.
I have a question. Who wants to answer it first?
Me.
Okay, Morgan said me first. Okay, Morgan, how do you feel about your mom being a therapist?
I actually said me second.
Oh, thanks for being honest. High five. Maybe I had an ear delay. What about you? How does it feel to have a therapist as a mom?
Oh, tell them the patient voice versus the voice I tell you guys. Like how I talk to you guys versus how I talk.
Like the British one?
No, like
No,
how you
when
always
she's
tease me
like-
how I'm so nice to my patients and I'm so mean to you guys.
Oh, I got it.
Like
I
the
got it.
dragon-
No, I actually got it.
dragon
I actually
ball.
got it.
Okay, wait.
No, hey boys. Oh, can you please doing that? 5 seconds later. Boys, boys.
Mercy! There's a singular dust! There's a singular dust money on the carpet! It's all your fault! Why you do this? There's a singular dust money on the floor! It's all your fault! Even though you're just sitting on the couch, peacefully playing with your toys, you made this mess!
Wow, no wonder what they've been
Okay.
waiting for this time.
You
They said we're
made
gonna go and then we're gonna roast mom. Thank you for spilling the tea on,
Thank you for
on
spilling
your
the tea,
mom.
you guys.
But you
Yeah.
still haven't answered the question. How does it feel to have a mom as a therapist?
What I think is, I think it's.
Just pretend like your mom is not here. You can say it's a
I
safe
feel like
space.
it's pretty weird.
Why?
It's like some like
She works too much. Imagine getting
yeah.
paid money
That's why
for
it's weird.
imagine getting money for talking to people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that what they think a therapist does?
Yeah, they like talk to people. Yeah, Morgan. Like, dude,
Oh.
like even comedians do that as well. They just go up and tell a joke that's not even funny.
Why did the cucumber cross the road?
Why?
It's a cucumber.
I don't get it. But
How
I
do you-
think you're
how
in
do
the
you
wrong
think-
field. Maybe try being a comedian.
How
so
do you
can
guys
keep
think
talking
that
to
I
people.
talk like as a therapist? Like, do you think I tell jokes or? Okay, what do you think I do?
Hello. You're sad. Count to 10. You won't be sad anymore.
No. I got it.
Okay.
So
Hello.
rude.
Oh, you're sad?
Morgan, can I ask you a follow-up question?
Mhm.
So do you feel like Matt's gender is like a made-up gender, like it's make-believe, or do you feel like Matt is a boy?
I mean, I feel like she's a mix between the two, cause like a girl and then a boy, and then she mixed up. But it's kind of confusing because she ended up marrying a boy, like, and then if you went back to the girl, girls marry boys, so it's like kind of confusing. So.
Right. It's super confusing, right? So this is what I wanted to teach you guys. So if like you put your hands on your head like this, can you do that? Yeah. So a lot of times this is how you feel your gender identity in your head. Like I know I'm a girl, you guys know you're a boy, right?
Yeah, I know I'm a
And that's
boy because I have a
different.
headphone in that.
Yeah, and then do this, like your heart over here, your heart, put your heart. This means like who you love or who you're attracted to. It's different from who you think you are, right?
AKA nobody.
Right? Like you can love somebody different. And then put your hands here. And this means basically like what you were born with, like your body, like who you are, in your head in terms of who you know that you are in your gender can be different from the way that you feel for how you love someone. And on your lap, that means that you can be born as a girl, but sometimes feel like a boy. You know, but it's very rare. It's only like 2% of people in the world who are born like that.
Yep.
But similarly, you know how some people write with their left hand, right? Or
I write with my left hand.
Yeah, or like
Me
some
too.
people are intersex. That means they have multiple sex organs. Or maybe some people who, like, you know, like Uncle Tyrone, like sometimes he has like special kind of needs, or sometimes people are in a wheelchair, right? Like sometimes people are different, but it's really important that we allow them to live a really good life, just like the rest of us. Because we want to be kind and we don't want to tease them. But we do understand that they're different, right? So do you think it might be hard for people who are born in the wrong body?
Maybe.
Why do you think it might be hard for them?
Because think they're a boy and they're actually a girl, it just might be a little hard for them.
And they also might think people don't like them, right? They might think that they're weird.
They might think that they not belong in this life, that they shouldn't be here.
Yeah, maybe they don't belong in this world because they're not like normal. You know what I mean? So that's the reason that Pride Month is important. It's just because we're trying to tell people part of that community that we love them just the way they are. So if Matt was kind of sad about people being mean at school, and you know that has happened, what would you guys tell Matt if you were there when people were being mean to him at school and stuff? What would you say?
Which has happened to Matt before in the past.
I don't think I can say this.
Say it. This is safe
Yeah.
space. Just know that there are viewers that are watching this, and there's
Make
also
dolphin noises if like make the dolphin noises sensors if he's gonna swear.
Go ahead, say it. It's a safe space. What would you tell them if you see that someone's misgendering Maddie or
Dolphin
bullying
noises,
her?
Or like,
Remember-
no, like what would you tell Maddie? I'm saying, you know.
I'm gonna go. Well, personally, I'm gonna go. Well, like if they're bullying, if it's like misgendering him, I'm just gonna say. You can just say, "Oh, I'm transgender." I can say, "I'm a boy."
Yeah.
But if they're bullying him, it's a whole nother story.
Right.
And what would you tell Maddie in that situation if he comes to you and he's so sad?
I'm gonna be on the news saying, and it's gonna be saying, one person found dead.
I would have just said.
How about you, Morgan? Would you handle the situation a little differently? What would you tell Maddie if you did see people being mean to Matt about, you know, being transgender?
Tell us, Margie.
Go on.
Honestly, if Maddie comes to me and says that someone's bullying them, they're gonna catch these hands. They will. But that's just me. And Mason. What about you, Mom?
Or we can choose to.
Oh, I know what you would do. I know what you would do.
We could choose to educate people, right, in a calmer way.
Lead in a way that people wants to follow. I will punch. You will catch these hands. You don't understand. You mess with any of these kids or any of my family members, like that's it for me. You know what I mean? But I am trying to learn to not do that because I have been taught that kindness will take you a long way. But I'm also just like I'm tired of the hate that the Skittles are taking because of who they choose to identify
Yeah.
by, you know?
Yeah. And that's why it is important for us to teach our kids, and I know that they are young, and so we don't want to like stress them out or overwhelm them with all this information. They don't, really need to be obsessed with it, but I just need them to understand that their brother is different and we still love him the same. And that is the reason why Pride Month is important, because most people, part of this community, do face discrimination and do face a lot of hatred from people who don't understand.
Even their own family members. Even
Yeah.
their own family members, which is, I mean, super sad.
Wait, off topic, by
Yeah.
the way. Do you know who the vegan teacher is?
At where?
Like on YouTube.
No. What did he teach you?
No, the vegan teacher. She's like vegan, yeah. That's in her name.
Yeah.
And her actual name is Kate, yeah.
Okay.
So
Vegan
So
teacher.
she hates people who are not vegan.
Oh.
She swears at them.
Well, that's not nice.
Like and when she's watching their videos, like if it has like something non-vegan, she's gonna like put an X mark and like say something bad about you.
I see.
Oh, wow.
That's very
She
extreme.
did it with Coco Melon actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And so what do you think about that kind of thinking where it's like very, I hate you if you're not like me? What do you think about that kind of person thought process?
Well, personally, I don't like if somebody's like, if you're not vegan, I hate you. Like that's what she's kind of like.
Right. But how do you think that that's right or do you think that's wrong?
I feel like it's super wrong. Like,
Yeah.
If I eat meat, I eat meat.
Exactly. So
And
if
that's
I
the
like a
same
girl, I
thing,
like a
yeah.
girl. And I hope that people choose to respect me by that. Because, okay, so listen, what if someone just walks right now through our studio or comes to our studio and just starts telling mom like, oh, you cannot be married to Uncle Alex. You cannot love him the way you love him. You can't have a child with Uncle Alex. How do you think mom is going to feel?
Sad.
And how do you think uncle's going to feel?
Pissed.
Also sad, very, very sad. So how do you think Maddie or feel if someone tells them the same thing?
The ER.
Because they love each other as deeply as mom and uncle love each other.
Still like that.
He's chill.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna care. Matt's
I
probably
mean,
gonna.
if somebody
gonna
if
care.
Right?
somebody said that to like uncle, uncle would probably post something on Instagram saying he's going to the ER with this one.
What I'm trying to say is that if you allow a girl and a boy to love each other as hard as they do, like, why can't we just do that with every single other human that's giving love to others, and it's trying to create a home of their own?
And we're not saying that we want you to love, like, okay, we do not want you to be gay. You're not, right? But I'm saying if someone else is, you don't hate them,
Yeah.
right? You don't hate them or say, you can't love that person because they're the same gender as you, right?
Yeah.
We want to say, I mean, maybe nothing, hopefully one day. Like, you don't have to maybe even address
Yeah.
it, right? Be bold, be fearless.
What do you think about Jesus?
I love Jesus. I think Jesus was a social worker like mommy.
So was Buddha.
But
Like
also,
the fruit and
but
block
also,
fruits? Oh yeah.
I feel like Jesus was very kind to all people, even different people and people who were looked down upon in society. Did you guys know that? Even with like a lot of the sinners, like Jesus used to hang out with them and be very kind to them.
Yeah,
So-
even with the marginalized people.
So I love Jesus. I just don't like when people tell Matt that he's going to go to hell. That's all.
Wait, people tell him that?
Yeah.
So some people, not all, but just some people think that gay people go to hell. But not everybody thinks that.
what
Just
the
some
Sigma?
people.
Hey, you told my brother that you want to scrap? It sounds like you're asking for that. It sounds like you want to get your face
It's okay.
beat.
It's okay. No. We're not being violent.
Okay, so we're gonna end this episode. Do you have any final words?
Wait, hold on, let me do the cool transitions.
No, wait, I want
He's
to
gonna do final words, and then
I
you're
want
gonna
them
do
to
the
do their
transition.
dance moves.
Oh yeah, I can do that after.
Okay.
Here's my Chancellor Palpatine, Execute Order 66 voice. Commander Cody, the time has come. execute
cut out
order
your so
66.
Like something Star Wars?
Star Wars.
3,
Oh, I have the Force in me,
2,
Mason.
Mom. Okay, 1. First, we're gonna do a dance, and then bye bye.
Wait, Uncle, could you fade me out if I did this?
Wait, hold, yeah, fade both of
I
us
was like,
out.
Uncle
Fade
Cam, but
both
pretty
of us out.
much.
Or like when we do that, just like Photoshop us out immediately. 3, 2, 1.
This is a great thumbnail.
You guys are so
Wow,
cute.
you guys had
Good
your
job,
questions.
boys. I'm very proud of you. Give me a hug.